Alright, trying again. How you doing, Shizuku? You having a good one? Yep, okay. So we just got a bad connection, it seems like. It's still giving me audio lag and shit. What can you do, basically? Tired? What's up? Just not enough sleep or something else? Oh my god. This is so bad. How you doing, Tompkins? Stream with an emulator on a keyboard. Hey, at least it comes through in the stream good, you know? I can see how frustrating. Yeah. It is a little irritating, but what can you do, right? Had my share of stream mishaps and it's frustrating. I hear ya. But, again, oh well. What are you gonna do? Just grinding in RPGs? What RPG are you playing, Tompkins? Let's do Aishiteru Banzai again. Wait a minute, Aishiteru Banzai is not cool. That is a Smile song. Thanks, Minchi P. Give me a hand. Seemed a bit better at the end there. That's good. At the very least, you know, it's not kind of crackling and the audio doesn't seem to be skipping out now. I mean, you know, the delay, I can't help that, but at least it doesn't have the crackle. And now I've jinxed it. Damn it. I have no wood nearby to knock on, so I guess I'm just messed. Not sure what I messed up there, but I know it was on the, you know, low beat there, but I'm not sure exactly how I messed it up. I guess I was too late. Suikoden Triceris? I've never heard of that one. Feels a bit odd for a Suikoden game, but gotta grind 108 characters. I mean, I played Suikoden 1 and 2, and I played 3, and I didn't like 3, so I kind of stopped there. But yeah, I've never heard of that one. Going to grind my LP too. I missed 2 hours my LP again. I missed a few minutes here, because I lost track of time. But yeah, I feel you. Missing out on 2 hours of LP is frustrating. The past 3 days I've been grinding at 40 to 60 characters to level 30. Good lord. Back in Suikoden, I would never level up all my characters, just the ones I decided that I wanted to use in combat. It's not quick, you have to go all the way back to your HQ, swap out 2 so the stronger 2 ones can protect them grinding. Every Suikoden game has 108, yeah. 5. Gah, you've played all of them. You're a wild dude, Tompkins. Yeah, I didn't like 3. 4 was the best. I haven't played 4, but, you know, out of the 3 I played, Suikoden 2 was awesome. That's kind of like the theme of Japanese RPGs these days, or at least long-running series of JRPGs, it seems, is they just get more and more strange, doesn't it? I feel that's kind of the way Final Fantasy has gone. At least since 7 or 8, depending on your perspective. Anyway, we have 15 LP here, so let's play a 15 LP song, then we'll refill our LP and play some more. Because why the hell not, right? Oops. Woo! 4 will always be my favorite because for that plot and those characters. You know, I heard good things about 4, I just never played it. It was kind of at a point in my life where I just did not have any effing money. So, you know. I don't know, I feel like JRPG went under the cliche stories to weird convoluted stories to shitty cliche stories. Oh yeah, of course there's exceptions, but yeah, I kind of feel you there. But there's still so many just weird RPGs that to me just go so far out there. It just seems like they're trying so hard to do something a little different, and they just go so out there that you're like, what the hell? But anyway. You can buy 4 on Amazon for like $20 right now. It didn't sell well. Was that for PS2? It was for PS2, right? Not PS1? Anyway, love Jim. Ice to do Banzai. Oh, I got a Maki. Sorry, Maki. I'm going for a more rare version of you, so... Don't take video game stories too seriously. Yeah, there's exceptions that I really love, but there's a lot of ones that just are so bad. You could read books for stories, I guess, but I feel like video games have potential to do, you know, things that movies can't with their storytelling. And I kind of prefer the interactivity of video games, so I don't know. Part of me rejecting that mentality is why I'm so into visual novels, I think, honestly. It's like, read a book if you want to read a good storyline. I'm like, no. How about you make a video game with a good storyline? Just allow me to have some input on the storyline, that's all it takes. Even video games that provide the illusion of choice, I've always said, you know, do a service to the customer, even if it's just the illusion of choice, even if they can't provide true choice, you know? I probably feel that way, partially though, just because video games shaped so much of my childhood. So, you know. Final Fantasy VII's story is hard to take seriously. Goes back to when you played it again, because back when Final Fantasy VII came out to me, oh man, I was so into it. But yeah, like it's pretty silly if you look at it from afar. Unless it's bullshit like Suikone, you need every recruit to get it. Yeah, I feel you. Maki is life. Good name. My entire taskbar is shortcuts to be in. The entire sort of like lower portion of my desktop is shortcuts to VNs. My desktop is a mess. Like, I need to clean it up, and I'm always like, I'll do it later, and then I never do. So that's why. Of course, that isn't to say that VNs are, you know, not subject to the law of video game storytelling in a lot of cases. There's so many shitty visual novels. And the thing is, like crappy movies, I feel like, you know, it's fine to have a lot of them. I mean, because a lot of them are, you know, they're not trying to be anything more than just an eroge game. And it's like, hey, this is fat material. Don't take it too seriously, which I used to do, in a way. Like, I would judge that kind of thing. And if you go back and, you know, like, look at some of my older reviews for some visual novels, you can actually kind of see that. And, like, now I kind of regret taking that approach when I did review, you know, some of those older games. Not that I reviewed all that many, but, like, say, at Morse Professor Cherry, you know, that game, it wasn't trying to be a compelling masterpiece, you know? It was trying to be a porn game. And at that, it succeeds masterfully. It's nothing more than that, but you kind of have to understand that, right? So, I don't know. My mentality has changed a lot over the years, and that sort of thing. I like a lot of video game stories. That doesn't mean they're good or well written, though. I agree and disagree, because I think there are, you know, definitely cases that video games tell good stories, and you know, there's just, you know, there's plenty of snobs out there that won't even begin to take them seriously because video games, right? At the same time, those are the rare exception. So I absolutely see where you're coming from. There sure are shitty VNs. Ever played Let Me Serve You 4? Yep. Believe it or not, that was one of the first VNs I ever played, if you can even call that a VN, really, but yeah, I guess you can. I watch Slice of Life anime. I know a lot of people hate it, but I think some people take it too seriously. Yeah, I can feel you on that one. A! I got the A clear. 60 more times to play it, because I gotta get up to 120. So, a lot more Aishiteru Manzai ahead. It was your first VN? It wasn't my first one, but it was one of my first. And yeah, the FF7 translation is terrible. Fate Stay Night was your first VN? Oh man, talk about, you know, picking from the top of the bunch for your first. Actually, I still have a couple more people with 10 friend points, right? Because I don't really care about my score. So I just want to squeeze as many friend points as I can out of it. As were a lot of old JRPG translations, totally. Absolutely agree. For me, though, you gotta understand, Final Fantasy VII was my first real RPG. I didn't play them on the SNES. So when I played that game, because I didn't even know they existed, honestly, because, you know, that was back in an era where I was a kid, didn't have money, there was not the internet, you couldn't watch movies or anything. So I only really understood, like, action games and, like, games based on properties I like Batman or something like that, you know? Like Batman the Animated Series, the video game for SNES, I loved it, played the hell out of that game. But, you know, Final Fantasy VII comes out, it's got this really complicated story, these really interesting characters, you know? And I was just taken by it, because it was in a video game. So my first real RPG was not Final Fantasy VII, it kind of was, but the thing is, when the PlayStation came out, like, me and my brother were still just major video game nerds back then. So we had a shop in our area called House of Video Games, and we went there because they rented a Japanese PlayStation. So we rented their PlayStation, and with it we rented a little game called Shinso Suikoden, and that was my first RPG, actually. The Japanese version of Suikoden. And I didn't have a goddamn clue what was happening, so that's why I say it doesn't really count. But, you know, I'd never seen combat like that before in a game, so I was like, what? But then I played Final Fantasy VII later, after it came to the US. That's it. It was an emotional roller coaster, I'm sure. Wasn't prepared. All the routes are good in that game. Oh man, I think I must be around your age. I think you probably are, Shizuku. Just from the impression I've gotten. You played FF1 NES, most people had FF7 for PS1. Yeah, I didn't play FF1, needless to say. FF8 is your favorite? Oh, Shizuku, we were getting along so well. Why did you have to say that? FF7 is my favorite, but my second would have to be FF10, followed by FF8, followed by FF9. I didn't play any of the ones before 7, and I don't think I'll ever go back and play them. Even I've tried to go back and play FF6 a few times, but like I just always put it down, like towards the beginning, and like I'll go back to this later, and then I never do. But you know, let me serve you in Suikoden. We're brothers in arms. That's right, Tompkins. If only Suikoden 2 was your favorite. Not me. I'm so sorry. Your first RPG was probably FF7. You had a Genesis before PS1. I had a Super Nintendo before that. We had a Nintendo. And my parents had an Atari. So when I was a real little kid, I would play Asteroids on the Atari 2600, but, you know, that didn't really get me into video games. It was the Nintendo that got me into video games. I actively hate Final Fantasy XI. I actively dislike Final Fantasy 13. Or, no, Final Fantasy 11 is the MMO. I actively dislike 12. Or actively hate 12. I actively dislike 13. And I don't like 9. Oh, you haven't played Suikoden 2 yet? Oh, you gotta play it, man. You played FF4 on stream, it was kind of boring. It's definitely an awesome game for the time, yeah. Yeah, it's always gotta be framed in that way, right? Like, for its time period. Any requests for songs? A hard song, because I got 15 LP. I have all the songs unlocked right now that are available, so... You know? Oh, jeez. Didn't even need to click that, but... But yeah, any requests? In the meantime, I'll remove some members. FF12 was the first game you streamed? Oh, that damn game. Here, we at Square Enix have a great idea for a new Final Fantasy. You can input commands in a menu and let the game play itself. Ugh. Lightning your waifu? She's all yours, Tompkins. Dislike 12 because of Vaughn, dislike 8 because of Squall, and dislike 13 because of... Oh my god. But he has a chocobo in his hair. Come on now. Chocobo in his hair. Okay. I hated the Gambit system. I guess I'll play After School Navigators. Because I wanted to actually play the game. Like real time, or not even in real time, but at least turn-based, you know? If she's a girl with a gun that turns into a sword and might hit me with it, she's my kind of girl. You've got some strange standards there, Tompkins. But, you know, whatever turns you on. We were playing, but it's preparation instead of real time. See, I'm not into it. I'm kind of indifferent about Lightning. Like, a lot of people love her, a lot of people hate her, but I'm like, you know. Okay, here's the thing. I felt Lightning was a lot more relevant to the story than Vaughn. She was a lot less annoying than Vaughn. And, you know, she was a strong character. I just didn't feel like she was extremely sympathetic. So, like, I didn't really get a thing for her. I was like, okay, you know, she's fine, but that's about as far as it went. You love dominant waifus. Okay, Tompkins, it all makes sense now. Oh my god, and she is ugly. Her sister is cuter. Shizuku, you're looking to make fights in the chat. Her sister is too lowly for me. Hey man, all the lowly love here. Saber, alternate lightning. Oh hey, I got the card. Well, the, you know, normal card. Huzzah. Refill. Expert. You're not missing much if you never play 13, Shizuku, in my opinion. The plot for 13 is ridiculous. Like, it is so stupid. You could poke a hole through all the... Or, rather, you could... What I'm trying to say is basically you could stick your head through all the plot holes in that game. The plot is dumb. The characters behave erratically and very, very inconsistent. I don't know. It's just... It's poorly written. It's just very pretty. But I will say, at least I actually finished 13 as opposed to 12, which I couldn't even make myself finish because I didn't even feel like I was playing the game at all. Oh, I don't even know how I broke that, but apparently I did. You can literally play as Ash, though, so who cares? That's true, but why was he the main character? Anyway. Final Fantasy 15 at least looks interesting in terms of how it plays. Don't know anything about the story, about the characters, but wow, it looks cool in terms of the gameplay. Who knows if that'll translate into it being fun to play, but it sure does look cool to watch. Lightning needed by money and spirit energy. Apparently, just like Maki needs my money, hits me, you know, doing all this. What? Hope and Lightning? Are you mad, Tompkins? Hope is the worst male character in the damn series. Fuck Hope forever. You're mad. You are insane, Tompkins. I've officially confirmed just now. I can close YouTube, actually. But I've confirmed just now that you are insane. Absolutely psychotic. Tompkins, I can't take anything you ever say seriously ever again. Ever Again, Hope is the worst character in Final Fantasy history. He is so stupid. You can use any weapon in Magic in 12, which is cool. Yeah, I actually hear both sides of that argument, Oshizoku, because it's nice to be able to customize them the way you want. You know, I like that in 7, actually, with Materia. But there's another contingent of people that say that, it makes all characters lose their purpose in combat, like their own unique purpose in combat. It gives them a less persona in terms of, how they exist in combat. But, I don't really feel strongly either way about that. How's it going, gamer dude? Time to do badly on Dancing Stars on me. Oops. I actually thought I'd hit that, but apparently my finger missed it, and I'd already moved my eyes away from it, so... Oh. I'd say that Squall, Non-Dissidia Squall, Vaughn, etc. are the worst Final Fantasy characters. I can see that perspective. I actually don't hate Squall as much as a lot of people do, but I do hate Vaughn as much as most people do. So, yeah. Prefer to have more freedom in gameplay. I'm not sure what that's alluding... Oh, you mean in terms of being able to change the way your characters play and giving them all the magic abilities and stuff. Yeah, I can understand that. I just kind of don't really judge a game based on that because I think both sides have a relevant point. Drop that combo, you can do it. Well, you got your wish, Tompkins. But again, I don't really care about anything you say now because you said that Hope is a good character. So therefore, everything you say from now on is no longer relevant to me. I still can't full combo on Dancing Stars on me. Yeah. Me neither, gamer dude. You're not Tompkins. I've gotten real close one time. You see, I got an A combo on it once, and I dropped it at the very end of the song, and I was very sad. FF9 is the only one you didn't finish. I finished it, Suzoku, but I finished it with the Game Shark because, I guess like you, I was kind of tired of it. So I was like, well, whatever. Okay, we got not 4 minutes, but 4 LP until we can play another Japanese song. I didn't really get drawn into the storyline of 9, Shizuku. That was my problem. I actually thought the characters in 9 were pretty good for the most part. There were a few flops, but I thought that... actually forgot his name, but Zidane, yeah, I thought he was a pretty good main character. I thought the Dagger was a really good heroine of sorts. I like Steiner a lot, I like Vivi a lot. I just didn't like the story. I just didn't get drawn into it, that's me. I never played Dissidia. Funny thing is that I think I bought Dissidia for the PSP, and then I just never played it. Like, I just got involved in something else and then just kind of forgot about it. But I bought it used for like $10, you know, when it was... Basically, that library was almost obsolete, so, you know. I feel like Dancing Stars on Me has really interesting steps, Gamer Dude, but it's just difficult, because it incorporates a lot of different trick steps. Why did I go back to the Japanese? Anyway, but yeah, that's my take on it. Zidane is your least favorite, Shizuka. Really? Why? What don't you like about him? I can't speak on Sissel. Let's play Wonderful Rush once. Actually, I shouldn't do that because I have almost 60 plays left of Aishiteru Banzai and 7 days to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I got 58 more plays on this to go, so I just need to hardcore Aishiteru Banzai. Because I want that love gem. Oh, you don't like the jokey character, Shizuka? I don't know, I love that kind of character. The sort of playful rogue. Dreams can only be dreams. Come shine your light on my black blade. It's so fucking cool. I don't even know who Judge Gabranth is. Maybe I met him before I decided this game is putting me to sleep. I can't play anymore. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. If you guys want a particular hard song for me to play after this, let me know right now. No, a particular hard song, Gamer Dude. I ask because I have 15 LP, well 16 LP I think now left. So I have enough to play a hard song, not an EX song. Oh Jesus. One sec. Holy crap. This happens occasionally. My headset decided to go insane and half unplug out of the USB port, and now the volume is super loud, so I'm just going to take it off my head and put it close by, sort of, so I can kind of hear it, but I can't control the volume. If I unplug it, I'm pretty sure it will just make the stream explode.